I will show you today 10 Pokemon cards that are currently affordable but are very likely to skyrocket in value in the future. And if you're an investor or just the usual collector, I think this is helpful for you. And let's get right started into the list. The first card that is a good investment right now is Growlithe from Twilight Masquerade. It peaked in value after release at over $20 and went now back to around about $8, which is really cheap for this artware. Factors why this card is likely to explode in the future is because it's from a set which is very popular, Twilight Masquerade. We're already seeing the prices going up for displays and it's only a few months out. Also the artwork is just amazing. You can see it here. I really love the artwork. It's just amazing. I pulled this one myself, so it's a cool card. When you hold it in your own hands, you will notice this. And also this card is special because it's related to the special illustration rare from the set, Perrin, the trainer card, which is, I think, the third most expensive card right now. But why they are related? Because you see the Growlithe in the reflection of the camera. So this card is like a bundle that's fitted together with a special illustration card. Because of the lower price right now, I think we can definitely see the price from over $20 back within maybe a year, or maybe also going to $30. So this is a great opportunity to buy it right now at $8, and it's also very appealing in the meantime when you just hold it and watch it. And yeah, you can see the feed from Perrin here in this picture, and yeah, how she take the photo of the Growlithe. Let us take a quick look at what makes a Pokemon card valuable at all. It all comes down to the supply and demand, but what affects the demand? Demand is mainly driven in the Pokemon TCG by 5 factors. One is the artwork of the card, 2 is the Pokemon itself. Since there are fan favorites and many collectors do have a collection of one specific Pokemon, these are, for example, Eevee evolutions, Charizard, Pikachu, starter Pokemon, especially from the first gen, legendary Pokemon, Lugia, Celebi, Rayquaza, and many more. And also specific artists that illustrated the card. And the last one is trainer cards, especially females. I think this is because mostly men's collecting Pokemon cards, I don't know why. And then third, chase cards of a set. For these, the demand is not completely natural, but the demand is in addition created because it's the most valuable card of a set, and some people just want to buy it because of this reason. So the demand comes then partly from its price and position. Yeah, it's a bit counterintuitive, but it's often the case. The fourth reason is popularity of a set. If the popularity for a set is very high, many people building also a master set of it. You can see it in 151 especially. So the demand increases for all cards there, and then also especially for the rare cards of a set. The nice thing when a set is affected from many master set collectors is that they demand every card from the set, and then the price is pushed up for the whole set indirectly. Also then reverse cards have a value of 1 or 2 euros often. You can see it many times if there are many people buying it. And then 5, it's a good card for playing the TCG. But this is only as long as the card is playable, so I would not recommend this as a long time factor when you want to keep a card with a very long time horizon. So for the Growlithe, we have at least 2 of 5 factors, which is always a good indication for an investment for a card. The second card is Charmeleon from 151, and also the Charmander, also from 151. Right now we are seeing Charizard is going kind of crazy right now in value. And since I think it's up to 250 already, it's saw such a huge explosion in the price the last few days. I think it's crazy. And since 151 is one of the most popular sets in the last years, it is likely that the chase card of the set, which is a Charizard, is going to pump further. And here we need to take into account that there might be a reprint of 151, which is likely to happen, but we don't know it. So I think in the short time frame, it could lead to a market setback, but when it's not reprinted, we will just start seeing more insane prices quickly, since the demand for the set is such high. So even if there is a reprint, in the long term, this card is likely to be the next Umbreon, but for the Scarlet and Violet series. And now, why is Charmeleon and also Charmander likely to rise? First, many of the collectors chasing the master set of 151, and second, the three cards, the Charmander, the Charmeleon, and the Charizard, have a relation to each other, since they are telling a story where Charmander is weak and starts at the bottom of a canyon and staring in the sky. And the second form, Charmeleon, learned already something and improved its skills and got stronger and made it halfway through the canyon. And then the final evolution, Charizard, of Mighty Charizard, easily flies over the canyon then. So if Charizard is going to skyrocket in value, it will pull the both other forms with it in long term. Because many collectors want to own the whole card series, not only because of the evolutions itself, but the story the cards are telling. This is also transferable to Blastoise and Venusaur, but we see right now that Charizard as the chase card, and it got like 4x I think, the value of the other two final evolutions. So this is why I would go for Charmander and Charmeleon, since they are quite affordable right now, and Charizard is very likely to be the chase card and will stay the chase card of the set. One side note here, why are especially the regular forms like Bulbasaur, Squirtle and Charmander higher in value than the first evolutions of them? It's exactly about the demand reason we spoken before, number 2, that starter Pokemon, especially from the first gen, like Bulbasaur, Charmander and Squirtle, are collected from many forks and they need the Pokemon to keep their collection complete. So they have a higher demand than the first evolutions. In regards to the 151 set, I think many collectors are going to have the complete evolution chain. So I would generally recommend to buy all 3 of them. And also on eBay you see often offers where you have like the complete set. The third one is Groudon from Paldea Evolved. It is the chase card from the set and just another illustration rare card that is the top card from the set. Like we all know the Magikarp from Paldea Evolved. It's crazy that the artwares took over the sets. I don't know why. I would call it the rise of the artwares. So the artwork for Groudon is very nice, and since it is a legendary Pokemon, it's great for legendary collections as well. And the price right now is at around about $50 for the top chase card. It seems not much at all, I think. And yeah, it's not unlikely that it can reach $100 in the coming year. So we have here 3 demand factors for this card. So I think it's a good buy right now. Here we got Gengar and Mimikyu from Team Up from Sun and Moon. And this set is now around about 5 years old, and display prices are just insane. They are around $2,500 since there are a lot of chase cards within the set, I think. Why this card? There are some reasons. One, it is illustrated by one of the most famous illustrators, which is Mitsuhiro Arita, where many collectors have their own collection of. And second, the artwork of this Gengar version is the best one from all the 4 which are in the set, even if it's the least expensive. Also, it is only that is illustrated by Mitsuhiro Arita. So let's be real, would you rather have this artwork or this one? Since the Gengars are one of the most sought after in the set, their value is correlated and will rise together in the long term. I do not expect high raises, but it should be a solid long-term buy, which can raise up to $100. I think it's possible. If you liked the video so far and are interested in more videos on my channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And here we got Infernape of Twilight Masquerade. Again, a card from Twilight Masquerade. And yeah, we got this amazing artwork, and it's priced right now only at $7. It was already above $20 and just 2 months ago at $14. So right now it seems to be a great time to buy in on this card. Again, here's the factors that favors the card are the popularity of the Twilight Masquerade set and also the artwork. And we can compare it, I think, with the Growlithe when we see these both cards. In the long run, maybe 1 year from now, I think it's likely that the card will rise again up to $20 or maybe above. I also pulled this card myself, and yeah, I can say it's together with the Growlithe my favorite cards of the set regarding the artworks. And Yeah, maybe I would favor Growlithe a bit, since it's also with the relation to the Peril, special illustration card. But purchasing the Infernape at this price is definitely no mistake, and I also going to grade some of them, because I really like them both. Here we got Mew X from Scarlet and Violet promo series. This card might seem not very attractive at first glance, since it is available from within the 151 UPC, so Ultra Premium Collection. But first, the artwork is absolutely brilliant, and for me it is the best artwork from 151, to be honest, if we count it to the set, because it's from promo set. And also we can be sure that the price is very stable for these cards, since it belongs to the 151 set, if we want to define it like this, which is a fan favorite, and it is limited because even if there will be a reprint of 151, the UPC will not be reprinted, or it's very unlikely to be reprinted. And so the most sources at least say that it's if there's a reprint, the booster boxes and the poster collections are likely to be reprinted, but not the UPC. And in addition, we got a legendary Pokemon, where also many collectors got a special collection for. So from the supply side, we should be safe, and also from the demand side, seems very good. The thing is, if singles of 151 increases further in value, which is likely, this card will also rise with them. Since the UPC will rise in price, because of the singles, which rise in price, and since the only way to get this Mew card is to get it from UPC, so you can only pull it from UPC. So we can already see this behavior in the value of the card through a slow but steady increase in value from around about $5 up to now $8. Because of the price increase of just the Ultra Premium Collection. So it's very, very close to the price evolution from the Ultra Premium Collection. So this is kind of a safe investment, but it is not likely that this card will skyrocket, but instead will have a steady grow over time. The Zapdos X is currently on the 4th place when we look on the values in the 151 set, and it's sitting right now at $45. This card is undervalued because of several factors. First, it is a card which got the 3 legendaries from the first edition on it. Second, it is really cool artwork. And third, regarding to the chase card Charizard, which is over $200 right now, it is low valued. And finally, it is a special illustration rare in a much demanded set, and got its own special collection box as well. If we do not see a reprint of 151, it is realistic that this card will reach double its current value within a year. Now we got Charizard X from Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames is a set that hasn't been very well received, at least that's how it looks at the moment. And the only card that really stands out here is a special illustration rare, which is a Charizard X. But this card is a really nice one. I got it in my hands some weeks ago, and I really like the artwork. Just because the set as a whole isn't great, doesn't mean the card can't become very valuable. Plus, we are talking about a Charizard here. If we take the Charizard from Champion's Path in 2020, as a comparison, we see that only the 2 Charizard variants hold any value, while the entire rest of the set is almost worthless. So there's definitely potential here. Additionally, the artwork is the same style as the card from Paldea Fates, because it's from the same artist, and here's a Charizard is already worth over $100. Since many collectors will want to own both cards, there's still potential in this card, making it a worthy investment. Now, next card is Giratina from Zenith. Zenith is now nearly 2 years out, and its value is solid but not exploded. The set has so many great cards and so many legendaries in it, as well as Charizard, Eevee and its evolutions, and really nice artworks also. As Giratina is always a Pokemon that is wanted by many collectors, and many have a collection of it. And for example, the Giratina from Lost Origin skyrocketed in value. We got some potential in it, and the artwork is also brilliant in my opinion. And together with Arceus, Dialga and Palkia, it forms a set. But I think this is a long-term investment and likely not to make multiple X in its value. But a realistic value could be around $150. The last card is the Sudowoodo from Paldea Evolved. I think it's such an amazing card, and the illustration where it's so amazing. It's so funny how it is hiding between the other trees, or maybe it is not hiding and just chills out there. But the artwork is so cool and special that it seems to be undervalued. Paldea Evolved is packed with many great illustration or artwares and is out now for I think over a year. I would say that the artwares really took over the set, and especially the Magikarp. Yeah, it is hard to say which will be the best in the future, but I think it's likely that this set will appreciate in value over time, and so the artwares will raise with it. But the Sudowoodo is definitely a fan favorite, and I think it can easily double its value, and for $10, it's a no-brainer and a good buy. Yeah, these are the 10 Pokemon cards I think that are primed to explode in value or will see a long-term upward trend. These cards have the perfect mix of nostalgia, demand, and rarity. If you are thinking about picking them up, now might be the time before they become harder to find and a lot more expensive. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more insights on the Pokemon TCG market. Until next time, and happy collecting!